Hi, this is Terry. I've been maintaining a 180-pound weight loss for over a year with a clean, whole foods, meat-focused, low-carb, low-calorie approach. It's salad time. Let's go on and start our peppers. To get my peppers going, I push in the green, and that just separates it from the pepper. Then I put my thumbs in and pull it apart. I do it real slow because I don't want it to fling out the piece that we just pulled off. So there we go, and there's all your seeds right there. There might be a little membrane in there or something that you have to pull out. That's it. And pull that out, and once again push in the green, and pull apart the pepper. Tap your seeds out and take that piece. Tap out your seeds. The seeds are attached to the stem, so when you see them inside of the pepper, those you can just tap out. So there they are. Pull out any extra membrane that you want to pull out, and there you go. Now let's get these rinsed off again and cut them off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so after you rinse off your peppers, you can cut them in whatever shapes and sizes you want. If you want them big shapes, if you want them big size, little shapes, you just put them. Right now I'm just going to cut them all into strips, and then I'll cut them into cubes or chunks, whatever you want to call it. Pieces, that sounds a little nicer. Sometimes you might have to thin down your membrane a little bit. But you see how quick that was. All you have to do is just push in the middle. I'm not adding this pepper to my salads now. I put it on my salad the night before. But I just like to have them ready, so that way the night before I can just grab me a handful of peppers and I put them on there. Last week I did peppers, and they actually there was quite a few left over, so I put them in my pickled veggies. I just dropped them in there, and they can get flavored up with that vinegar veggie water. So I'm going to go on and finish cutting these up, and I will be back. The way I make my salads is I weigh the vegetables before I put it in there. So my cabbage, I do 100 grams. And some people ask me, why do you use grams instead of using like a measuring cup or whatever? Well, grams is very much more accurate, and also I'd only have to dirty the dish that it's going into. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to get out a cup and dirty up a cup or a teaspoon or tablespoon or whatever. So for me, all along, since I started keto, I have just weighed things out. It just makes it way easier. You know, they have all kinds of food scales at Walmart, Amazon. This one was sent to me, so, you know, there's just all kinds of scales out there. You just find one that can do grams and ounces. That's the most important thing, because, you know, your vegetables and your seasoned sauces and salad dressing, things like that are going to be in grams. But your meats, those are typically in ounces. I'm just going to do this until I run out of cabbage, because this will get me into next week, like next weekend, which will be good because that's when the family's going to be here. Alright, I don't think this is enough to make. Let me see. Let me just double check here before I. 88. Maybe I'll take a little out of each one. Let's see. Bring you down to 106. 103. 103. 106. Good enough. All right. So now we have all our cabbage in there. So now we're going to zero it out and we're going to add in our rutabaga. So I do about 60 grams of rutabaga in each salad. So I zero it out and then I put in about 60 grams of rutabaga. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less. And it's funny, since these salads all weigh pretty darn close, it's not that, I don't have to really zero it out. So I'm going to finish getting the rest of these with rutabaga and I will be back. Okay, so now we're going to do our onion. I was lazy, so I just bought some already cut up onion. And I'm going to do about 50 grams because there may not be enough of this to get in every one of them. So I'll do about 50 grams. Well, that's good because that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 left. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to do a little less than 50 now. I'll try 40 something. Whoop, that was too much. I don't know how I did that, but whatever. Alright, good enough. So there we go. And that is all I'm adding to my salad this week. I am just going to go ahead now and put the paper towel on this. So I take a paper towel, I put it across the top. I kind of tuck in the corners. And then I put my lid on. And then I store it upside down. I now do this with all my vegetables, thanks to you guys. And it really, really, really gives longevity to my vegetables. So I'll finish doing these and I'll get back with you. Okay, so there we go. I'll make sure they're all on there tight. And these salads will sit upside down. And I'll pull one out the night before I go to work. And then I will add seasoning the night before. And tomatoes or jicama or things that seasoning, stuff that, and salad dressing, stuff that I don't want them to be stored in while they're, waiting for the next week. And this paper towel will help to keep them dry. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I made 9. All right then. So there's my 9 salads.